Hi, I'm Attorney Ron Ruskin. In this video, I want to talk about dissolution of marriage in Ohio. A dissolution of marriage is where both husband and wife petition the court to dissolve their marriage according to agreed upon terms and where both will attend the final hearing. In an Ohio dissolution of marriage, the following are required. First, there is the petition for dissolution of marriage. It includes the name and addresses of the parties, the date and place of the marriage, the names and dates of birth of any minor children, and whether the wife is now pregnant. That a party has lived in the state of Ohio for more than 6 months prior to the filing of the petition. That either husband or wife has lived in the county where the case is filed for more than 90 days. That neither party is in the active duty of military service, or, if they are in active duty, that they've signed a waiver authorizing the case to proceed to final hearing without delay. That the parties wish to have their marriage dissolved, and that the parties wish to have the court adopt the separation agreement of the parties as the terms of the dissolution of marriage. Second, there are waivers of service of summons. These are signed by each party. This is so the clerk of courts does not have to serve the parties with formal notice and copies of the dissolution of marriage papers. Third, there are waivers of representation. Some counties want the parties to acknowledge that they are not represented by counsel, if such is the case. Fourth, there is the separation agreement. This sets forth the terms of the dissolution of marriage and includes all property, assets, and debts of the parties, and what is happening to all property, assets, and debts. Some courts require the filing of an affidavit of income, assets, and liabilities, and an affidavit of property. This is so the court can see the income of the parties and the value of all assets and the debts of the parties. The Ohio Supreme Court has adopted financial affidavits which must be honored in all counties. Some counties have their own affidavits. Use either the Ohio affidavits adopted by the Supreme Court or the local affidavits, whichever is easier. If the county has the requirement of a financial affidavit or affidavits, both parties must complete and file them with the clerk of courts. For the final dissolution of marriage hearing, there is the judgment entry for dissolution of marriage. This document repeats much of the language of the petition and says that the marriage of the parties is dissolved according to the terms of the separation agreement, and that each party is to follow the provisions of the separation agreement. If you want to save money and file your own dissolution or divorce, but want to be sure that all your papers are properly prepared and all documents are completed, I can help. I do a full interview by telephone. You don't have to miss work or go out of your home. Interviews occur weekday evenings or early morning. Visit my website, dissolutionohio.com.